Hi everyone, good evening. A very happy Republic Day, and also it's Basant Panchami today. So Basant Panchami की भी शुभकामनाएं आप सभी को. I'll just wait for few people to join. Okay, great. So we have few people and I should start. So जैसा कि आप जानते हैं, I'm here for the 10 weeks of Yuktahaar project, and we have successfully finished 1 week, and actually today we are stepping on to the second week. And before I start the topic was already told to you in the story. So before I start today's topic, which is about phase 1, I just want to talk about this feedback form that we were trying to, put. So the questions, Tanvi Kadam 1991, if it will be really nice if you can put your questions in the box, in the question box. आपके इंस्टाग्राम के स्क्रीन पर नीचे एक क्वेश्चन मार्क है, एक सर्कल में क्वेश्चन मार्क है, उधर अगर आप जाकर अपने क्वेश्चंस पोस्ट करेंगे, it becomes easy for me to navigate, because otherwise all the questions get mixed up. Okay. So the feedback form, the link we have been trying to post for the last 30 minutes, but it seems that it wasn't accessible initially, and then for few people it was accessible. So I think the problem is solved, and after I finish this live, we are going to post it again. तो आप लोग प्लीज जो भी लोग पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं इस प्रोजेक्ट के, प्लीज गो एंड फिल दैट फॉर्म, बिकॉज only once you fill the form we will be able to answer your queries and address your concerns. Okay, so आज का topic है phase 1. A lot of questions were asked about phase 1 to me, in this past 1 year ki, is it okay if I don't do the phase 1, if I directly go to phase 3, or is it okay if I do phase 1 but I skip phase 2 and I directly go to phase 3, skipping phase 2. So all of these kind of questions are there about phase 1, basically trying to shorten the 10-week diet even more. So let me first just give you a little short explanation on why we have these phases and why phase 1 is probably the most important of all the phases. And to explain that, I'll just give an example. Suppose you have a house and you want to kind of make it better. Okay, so आप अपने घर में will you start just putting things, beautifying it, कि इधर यहाँ पेंटिंग लगा दिया, उधर वो कर दिया, putting all the artifacts and putting everything without cleaning the house? Or are you going to first clean the house and then put your things that you want to put? Right? So that is a very simple thing that I can use to explain why these phases are important. Of course, अगर आप अपने घर को साफ किए बिना भी अगर आप काम की और सही जगह पर चीजें लगाएंगे, the house is still going to look better than what it was before. Right? आपने कुछ भी सफाई नहीं किया, आपने सीधे जाके वो सारी चीजें जो आपको, वो भी करेक्ट चीजें जो जहां पे लगनी चाहिए, आपने वो लगा दी. It is definitely not just going to look better, it's also going to be more functional for you अगर आपने काम की चीजें लगाई हैं तो. Okay, so that is definitely going to work. It's not that it's not going to work, but eventually, because the house is not being cleaned before you started kind of decorating it, it is going to give you a problem later. Depending on how much dust or how much dirt or maybe pests or whatever were there, depending on the severity of the problem, you are going to face problems eventually later. Right? Not in terms of not only how you are feeling inside that house, but also how that house is going to look eventually. So eventually the cleaning is going to happen, right? So in the same way, the phase 1 is a detox phase. It's a cleansing phase. It's a very short phase of 2 weeks. Kept it short purposely so that it becomes easy and doable for people considering today's fast age. But it is essentially a detox and cleansing phase. राइट? तो जब तक आप उस अपने बॉडी का डिटॉक्स या क्लेंजिंग नहीं करेंगे, यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू हैव लाइक अ परमानेंट सोल्यूशन टू दी प्रॉब्लम्स. यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू सॉल्व योर प्रॉब्लम्स फ्रॉम द रूट. So that is why the phase 1 is important. If you have been a person who have been into various diets, if you have been a person who has been struggling a lot, if you have been a person who is saying कि यार मैं तो घर का भी खाना खाती हूँ, मैं तो बाहर खाती नहीं हूँ, I'm working out also, I'm doing strength training also, I'm doing everything that is required, but still I never see results. If you are one of those persons, and if you are also one of those persons who feel that the weight has gone stubborn, or there is a plateau, or you are one of those persons who feels these chronic symptoms all the time in the body, whether it's acne, whether it's hormonal imbalances, whether it's thyroid, PCOD, aches and pains, not feeling well, generally not feeling well, like you go and you see the reports and you feel the reports are fine, but you're generally not feeling well ever. So if you are one of those persons, then know that eventually this cleansing will have to happen so that you feel better permanently, for good, for long. Okay. Now, this is a valid question that some people may feel that the environment that they have is not supportive enough to do the phases right now. So, for example, आपका बच्चा छोटा हो सकता है, या बच्चा बीमार हो सकता है, या फिर the boss is troubling you, boss त्रास दे रहा है, husband त्रास दे रहा है. There can be many reasons where you feel that कि मेरा environment जो है अभी supportive नहीं है कि मैं ये phases करूं. So what should I do? In that case, yes, you can do the phase 3 directly, right? As I said, even if you put the काम की चीजें in your house at the right places, the house is going to be better than what it was before, correct? तो वो तो होगा. Even if you just directly go to phase 3, you are going to see changes in your body, you are going to see changes in your health. It's not going to go down the drains. Simply because our body is very forgiving. हम लोग कुछ भी अगर एक कदम भी अगर हम सही तरफ लेते हैं, it always rewards us. So ऐसा नहीं है कि आप अगर directly phase 3 में गए तो you're not going to see any changes in yourself. You are going to see all the changes. Know that phase 3 is just not a phase. It's a lifelong thing, right? तो उसमें TBBD के 7 meal planning guidelines भी आते हैं. उसमें हमारा जो युक्ताहार का 4 पिलर्स है, विच इज फूड, मूवमेंट, न्यूरल रीट्रेनिंग, स्लीप, चारों आते हैं. सो यू आर वर्किंग ऑन ऑल ऑफ दीज पैरामीटर्स, मे बी अ लिटिल, मे बी नॉट मच, मे बी जस्ट one step, but you are working towards betterment, and therefore you are going to see changes in yourself. You are going to feel much better. And maybe few months or even years down the line, when you feel that your environment is more supportive, or when you feel that you have gained more confidence, doing phase 3, your health has become better and you feel more confident to go into the phase 1, phase 2, then eventually just keep in mind that you should do these phases somewhere down the line once you feel you're more supported, either by your own self or by the people around you. Okay. Also, a lot of people asked me कि भाई phase 1 के बाद can we do phase 3 directly? So that also can be done. Again, keeping in mind the same thing कि भाई मैंने phase 1 कर लिया है and phase 2 के जो 6 weeks हैं, I have skipped them because of XYZ reasons. But eventually, so you can go to phase 3 directly if you want a short answer. The answer is yes. But eventually know that somewhere down the line, it can be even after a year. That's okay. You should be doing these 3 phases again, because doing these 3 phases is the only way to course correct on a long term. It is going to course correct on a permanent basis. It is going to course correct in a way that you will see all your chronic symptoms disappearing. So to start with, just feel good, doing whatever you feel you can do right now. A lot of people, a lot of readers actually wrote that even when they did 60 to 70% or even 50% of the book, they found immense changes in their body size, weight, health, everything. So the question here is not कि मुझे 100% सब कुछ करना है, या मुझे phase 1, phase 2 में नहीं कर पा रही हूँ तो phase 3 करूँ या ना करूँ. Do anything. Just take any one topic from the book which you feel is doable right now and just do it. Because आप कुछ भी अगर अच्छा करेंगे अपने body के लिए, it is going to reward you. And then eventually when you feel that you're more confident, you're more stronger, you're, people around you are more supportive, or you just feel that you can do it now, then just go ahead and do the 3 phases, whenever you feel you are ready. So yeah, I mean, this is what I wanted to discuss. a topic, and so I'm just going to take these questions. This lawyer Kavita Shah says, "Hi ma'am, I'm big fan. Thank you so much, Kavita. I have one question. I avoid all grains like rice, roti. Is it okay? I eat fruit, veggies, dals, etc. I am vegetarian. Are grains important? I feel they are useless. Please guide." Oh, okay. So there's one more question which I'll take later. So Kavita, grains are not at all useless. Please go read my book. Chapter 6 is all about grains. I mean, I've completely devoted one chapter to grains. Grains is prebiotics. It is carbs, but it's rustic carbs. It's a prebiotic carb, very fibrous, very great for your gut, for your health, for weight loss, for everything. अगर आप सिर्फ दाल और सब्जी पे रहेंगे, then it's not going to be good for you in the long run. So please have the grains. It's very, very important. Ma'am, can we, so this is by Tanvika Dam 1991. Ma'am, can we take smoothie for breakfast daily? I add spinach, banana and protein powder. Yes, smoothies you can take for breakfast daily, though this is not the kind of smoothie I recommend honestly, with green leaves and banana and stuff. Again, it depends if you're working out. If you're working out in the morning and then you're having as a post-workout thing, then banana is still fine. But I prefer, not adding vegetables to the smoothie, simply because when you add vegetables, these are raw vegetables, and vegetables shouldn't be had raw. So maybe you can check the other smoothies that are there in the book, and you will feel, you will have a better understanding of what I'm trying to say. Okay, so this is it from me, and I'll join you again next Thursday, 6 p.m. same time. But what I really want you all to do is just go there and fill the feedback form. We are going to post the link again in the story, and sorry for all the error that happened, but we're just going to post that link again in the story. So, just go click there and fill the feedback form, and all the best. Thank you.